Do you watch or listen to the Existential Stoic podcast? Well, we are talking today about what we should do with this mythical Existential Stoic podcast. I'm Randy. That's Danny. What's going on, Danny?
What's up, Randy?
Yeah, this came up this week because we're actually working through The Artist's Way together for the second time. And it's an interesting book because it makes you question a lot of stuff that you're doing and look at what's going on in your
Yeah,
life and examine stuff. And I've been thinking recently, what are we doing with the Existential Stoic podcast? Because we've been doing it for going on 5 years or more now.
this would be the sixth. We're
Sixth
starting the
year.
sixth.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a long time.
Yeah. And, in the beginning, we talked about the purpose of it, just kind of to meet and chat and discuss philosophy. And maybe if we could help a person's life, that would be great. And I think we did some of that. But now it's kind of like, I think we're struggle with episode ideas.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
And,
we've been doing it for a long time, and you get in a routine, so it's hard. And I think
yeah.
that's what's interesting about the what you mentioned with the artist way too, because it's like a lot of things I think we do are like comfortable because they're routine, but it's not clear. And like, plus, we also never really had like we never came up with like a clear like mission statement or anything. This was always like sort of, I guess, by the seat of our pants, that kind of thing. So like. I
I
think
thought you were
that's
going to say
also
half-assed.
yeah, well that too. But like well no, I meant like just the recording we just meet. So it's like, it is kind of interesting in that sense that we never really had like a clear specific like angle or anything we were doing. It's just whatever. So I think that also made it interesting, but also makes it difficult sometimes because it's like you don't have a topic area to
Mhm.
necessarily like pull from either.
Yeah, and it's a bit of a challenge because I really do enjoy meeting with you every week because it's been a great way for us to keep in touch. Like
Hell
we've
yeah.
we've
Yeah.
chatted more in the past 5 years than we have pretty much our whole entire time, aside from when we were
Well,
both in school together.
I was gonna say, yeah, because I mean, most of our adult lives have been geographically, not in the same area, so it makes it hard. Like not
Hmm.
close. I mean, at all,
Yeah,
like where it's
yeah.
like easy to see each other. Yeah. Yeah, so that has been nice. And I think that's the side of it that's funny because that's the side of it that keeps me doing because I want to keep doing it because we can't meet.
Yeah,
Which obviously we could just meet, but
we could. And that's what I enjoy. But I guess the question would be, would we be doing a disservice to people or to ourselves by by stopping this or by continuing it?
I don't know. That's a
Yeah.
good question.
Hmm.
I mean, yeah, it's funny because I can say from our statistics, like we get about roughly the same amount of listens every month. So we're at like a
We've
pretty good
plateaued.
well, I don't know. We don't advertise, right? We don't do anything. So we
No.
don't do anything to like we've never done anything to like I'm actually shocked we have as many people have listened to it as they have because we do nothing. So I mean other than me.
Hmm. Well, yeah,
So I think in that
didn't
respect
we win some award for like top sub podcast of some genre?
in like some really niche genre and stuff and like because they do everything they're like in
Top
Finland of like this
philosophy
brand.
podcast beginning with the letter E that started 5 years ago. Yes,
Yeah, it's
we
like
made it.
ridiculous. Dude, there's so many. I know it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and it's funny too because like I mean, our numbers have gone up a couple like this month actually is one of our highest months now.
Hmm.
But it's like it's hard to say. I don't know. And it's hard to say because I don't know what we've had some feedback and people seem to get something out of it and like it, so that's cool, you
Hmm.
know?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so I don't exactly know what to do with this. I mean, maybe we
I don't either.
try just meeting without doing this for a while and see what happens. Maybe we look at the comments on this video and see what happens.
We could
Maybe
do that
people will
too,
say,
yeah.
don't, no, please, I need
Yeah.
this. I want
I
this.
mean,
Don't
yeah, if
stop.
people if people enjoy it and like if you have episodes idea, let us know. 'Cause that's always helpful too. It's fun
Yeah.
responding to people. I do like that, you
Hmm.
know? But yeah, we
Definitely.
could do that for a while and see how it goes.
Yeah.
We could take a hiatus and think about it
Yeah,
and
that'd be
then come
cool
back.
just to meet up and chat. Less
Yeah.
pressure. Yeah, to just hang
Yeah.
out. Because I always do enjoy that part of our episodes when we have the chats before and after the episode to kind of catch up on each other and yeah, figure out what's going
Well,
on,
and you
complain
don't feel
about life.
pressure. You don't feel pressure to like rush through stuff either,
Mm,
or like because you're trying to get something done. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Or maybe we only do episodes when we have like distinct ideas that we want
That could
to do
also work.
episodes about
Yeah,
because then they would
yeah,
be we would be more enthusiastic about that topic. Maybe it would be more
yeah.
relevant.
I agree.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's
That's
probably
actually
a
a good
good
idea.
idea.
We could do that for a while. Just meet, and then if we really have a good idea that we want to discuss,
Yeah.
make one. Or if somebody has an episode suggestion, we could do that too. I don't care. That's fine, you know.
Yeah.
I enjoy doing it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. It's always hard, you know, because it's like yeah, I mean, I think that's the other hard thing because we didn't ever start this with the intent of like, our intent never was to try and make this something. So like we didn't advertise, we didn't
Yeah.
do anything. And so I think that's also hard because it was like always for us. So it's hard to know when like, you know,
Yeah. Well, the main
when we're
goal
done.
was just to keep us meeting, and that is definitely
Yeah,
done.
it worked.
That's
Yeah, it definitely worked. It was good. Yeah.
hmm
I mean, I think actually in all that time, we've only taken breaks a handful of times
in the
when
summer
our
usually
schedules
or
were just
something. Yeah.
really, yeah, because like it just gets too hard at times. Yeah.
hmm
Yes, that's been good.
Yeah. And it's a shame we didn't become one of the top philosophy podcasts. I mean,
Yeah, I know,
people who
right?
listen to it seem to enjoy it, but
Yeah.
it was never one of those like stoic whatever things that Ryan
No.
Holiday-esque,
He also
whatever.
does that. He does that advertise aggressively too, though.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that is part of it.
I mean, if I've learned anything from the iPhone 17, it's that advertising works. Because even though they've done nothing to the phone other than change the design of it, they advertise it nonstop and everybody keeps on buying it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
you know what I do like? I love their advertisements though because every time they make a new processor, they act like they have like redesigned like the world. It is
hmm
so important. And
Yeah.
it's like, dude, it's 10%.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
it's a
they also keep changing the I don't know what it's called, the format of the processor. Like I remember it was PowerPC back in the day, and then it
yeah.
became, I think it was IBM for a while, and then it
Now it's
was the
in-house ARM.
M4. Yeah. But they keep
Yeah, the
changing it, and
ARM.
every time they change it, it messes stuff up for a while.
Yeah, well, I think
Oh,
they're
it was
all. I'm
Intel, not
pretty.
IBM, duh.
Yeah, it was Intel. Yeah, yeah. I'm pretty sure all of them now are. They're all their in-house ones. They're all the same now for like iPads, iPhones, and all that crap.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah. It is interesting.
Yeah.
Advertising does work though. It does. Yeah, it does
Yeah.
get people to do stuff.
So I've been having a fun time working through The Artist's Way. I gotta
I am
say,
too.
it's a lot more enjoyable the second time than the first time.
Yes, yes, it is. I don't
Yeah.
know why, but the funny thing is, I don't really know why. Because like, maybe it's just a
The
different
first time I
place or
feel like
something.
it jumbles stuff up like big time. And
Yeah, yeah,
the artists or the pages are just like the morning pages are just brutal. But this
yeah.
time I'm really enjoying the morning pages and
Yeah, I
I'm
don't know. I don't know if it's just because we went through it once and like
yeah.
so I knew like oh I can definitely do it. Like it's not the end of the world,
And the
you know?
crazy stuff is I don't remember any of the exercises. Like
No, I don't
it's
remember
either
any.
like I didn't do them or I
Well,
just
there's
have no
also because I think
recollection.
she said at the beginning of the book like do as many as you can.
Yeah.
But there's like a lot at the end of every
Oh yeah.
chapter. So I'm pretty sure we did. I know we did some,
hmm
but I think I think if I don't remember, I think we might have been selecting them like
Probably.
ahead of time because there's just like there's so many. I
There's
mean, you
too
could
many.
spend yeah, a whole
Yeah.
day doing those exercises for real. Like there's a lot, which is
hmm
good though, because like doing it through a separate time, like it's interesting too to think about because I don't really remember. Obviously, I didn't keep the morning pages from last time or anything, and like I don't remember how I answered things. So it's interesting too to think like I sometimes wonder like if there's a difference this time how I'm answering things as the last, which is
Mm.
cool. But it
Yeah.
is good though, because I think it does address a lot of like what everybody, literally every person struggles with, which is basically we limit ourselves.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Definitely pretty crazy.
It's that advertising crap, right? We let all these external pressures kind of dictate where we go instead of deciding ourselves where to go. And I
hmm
totally get it too, because it's scary, right? Like making stuff, creating things is terrifying because, like, you don't want to look like an idiot. You don't want it to
hmm
suck.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, it gets really hard to,
Yeah.
so I
And
think it's good in that respect.
I definitely haven't limited to strict creativity. Like I look at it a lot more in terms of
Yeah.
everywhere in my life where I'm blocked. But yeah, it's
Oh no,
very
it definitely applies. It
appropriate.
applies like, yeah, it applies on your whole life too. Because it's also, you could look at it as just like a book about living authentically also,
Uh-huh.
and making authentic choices. Because I think that's basically what it is. It
Yeah.
focuses on creativity, but it applies to everything.
You know, what was another really interesting book that kind of had the same thing was this book called The E-Myth Revisited or Revised. I think the revised. The E-Myth Revised. It was a dude, it's I know. Totally not the book that you would imagine to be
What the
about
hell is the
life,
E-myth?
about entrepreneurialism. So like
Oh,
building a business and having other people like you
I
manage it and other
gotcha.
people run it, essentially.
Yeah.
And so it's a book about that, but at the end of the book, every time I read it, I'm like, oh my gosh, that book is about life, not about entrepreneur, So it's an
Well,
interesting book.
everything does apply though. That's the funny thing. Because everything we
Hmm.
do is part of our lives. And like, you know, it's funny because we think of things as very separate. Like, that's like we talk about work-life balance. We
Hmm.
go to work, we do this, but it's all life. So it's
Hmm.
kind of silly that we make these distinctions and act like they're separate because they're not. Like it's all our life. Like
Yeah,
so really these things should all apply to everything kind of,
yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
These
so in the
distinctions are
end,
really
I think
weird.
we don't have an answer for what we should do with this, but maybe we'll try a hiatus and just keep meeting, and then if we have stuff that we
Yeah.
would like to make an episode about, we can make episodes, and if we get people demanding episode ideas, we can make episodes about that stuff. Maybe stuff is going on in their life that they want episodes about.
Yeah, totally. Be happy to. That's
Cool.
cool. I like that approach. Yeah, we
Sounds
can just
good.
play it by ear. Yeah, because I
All
think that
right.
would be a good way to go.
Good stuff. Well, there you have it. It is settled. That's what's happening with the Existential Stoic podcast, in case you see less episodes. But until the next time, I'm Randy. That's Danny. I'll see you later, Danny.
Later, Randy.